I first saw the boy that day at the market. The cold wind was shaking the plastic tent, and there he was folding a small handkerchief with his tiny hands. His fingertips were cracked. Each breath he took turned white in the cold air. "It's 1001, he said softly. My mom made it last night. I stared at the little handkerchief for a long time. Along its edge ran a blue line, and at the end of it, a single thread shaped like a star. My heart stopped. That pattern, it was mine. 25 years ago, I made it for my daughter. The daughter I lost. Did you make this yourself? He shook his head. No, my mom did. Her hands hurt. But she always says, it has to be stitched just like this. Those words echoed in my head. Just like this. I couldn't breathe. I took out 5 bills. Take it all. His eyes widened. Really? All of it? Yes. You should eat something warm tonight. He smiled. That smile, it was my daughter's smile. I couldn't move. When I came home, I opened the old drawer and pulled out a worn box. Inside was the handkerchief I made long ago. The same blue line, the same star-shaped thread. I held it close and whispered, Hannel, is that really you? That night, I couldn't sleep. The smell of old soap lingered on the fabric. Memories came flooding back. Springtime, the market. The moment her hand slipped from mine. People shouted my name, but I heard nothing. Only my voice, calling hers over and over. Hanner, Hanner. No answer. Not once. For years, I searched every market. Posters, police stations, radio calls. Every night, I covered my face with her handkerchief and cried until the blue line blurred with tears. People said, you have to forget, but I couldn't. If I forgot her, she'd be gone forever. 25 years passed, and today, that handkerchief returned to me, in the hands of a little boy. The next day, I went back to the market. The tent was darker, the red heater light flickering faintly. The boy saw me and waved. Grandma, you came back. Yes, I said. Can I meet the person who made this? My mom. Wait here. He disappeared behind the curtain. A faint cough followed. And then she came out. I froze. Her eyes, her cheeks, her lips, so familiar. Hello, she said softly. It's cold today, isn't it? I showed her the cloth. When did you start making this pattern? She thought for a while. I don't really remember, but my hands always move this way. I can't seem to sew it any other way. Her voice trembled. Her hands were thin and stiff, just like my daughter's used to be. That night, I called the hospital. She was sick, kidney trouble, high blood pressure. I started visiting every day. The boy would always follow me to the door. Mom's gonna be fine, he said. I smiled, pretending to believe him. Then one day she collapsed. The doctor said, she needs a blood transfusion. Her type is rare. Test me, I said. The result came back. A perfect match. I gave my blood, and I knew this wasn't coincidence. Days later, she opened her eyes. You gave me your blood? I nodded. I had to. She smiled faintly. Thank you. That smile. The same as my daughter's. Then the hospital called. Her record said admitted at age 8. Name Bang Mi-jung. Memory loss. No guardian. 8. The same age when my daughter disappeared. I held the paper and whispered, no, it can't be Hanol. When I saw her again, she said she kept dreaming. Someone holding her hand on a bus, a warm hand. That was me. I showed her the handkerchief. Do you remember this? She touched it gently. It feels familiar, but I'm not sure. Then I did the test. 99.99%. My breath stopped. Hanur. The next day I told her, your real name was Seo Hanyul. She looked at me. What are you talking about? You're my daughter. She froze, then shook her head. No, I have no parents. Someone abandoned me. I took her hand. No, you were lost, and I've been looking for you ever since. She pulled away. Please stop. Don't say that. Tears filled her eyes. That night, I signed the papers. Liver transplant donor me. The doctor said it was dangerous. I said, if it saves her, that's enough. The surgery took 12 hours, and it worked. When she woke up, she whispered, "You saved me?" I nodded. I had to. It's the only way I could say sorry. She cried, and then she said it. Mom, 30 years since I'd last heard that word. Later, we sat together for dinner. Just rice and seaweed. But it felt like a feast. The boy laughed. "So, we're a real family now, right?" "Yes," she said, smiling. "A real family." That night, she said, "I think this handkerchief needs a name. What should we call it?" "Sunlight pattern," she said, "because it feels warm, like Mom's hug." I smiled. Perfect. And so we began sewing again. Blue borders, yellow threads, hope stitched into every line. 2 sunlight handkerchiefs for 1,001. The boys shouted through the market. She smiled beside him, her hands steady at last. And I whispered, "Hannel, I'll never lose you again." She said softly, "It's okay, Mom. I'm warm now." Spring turned to summer. The sunlight handkerchiefs sold everywhere. People said, "It feels warm." No matter how many times I wash it, the pattern never fades. Because it wasn't just cloth, it was love, stitched into every thread. One evening, the boy asked, "Mom, when will we be rich?" She laughed. "We already are." Why? Because we have each other. On the desk lay one folded handkerchief, blue edge, yellow thread, and a few words embroidered in the corner. People reconnected. "Hanul," I whispered, "rest now. Your story ends here." But ours goes on. Days later, a new sign hung above their stall. Kim Soon OK BBQX Sunlight Handkerchief. People laughed. "You sell food and cloth?" She smiled. Food fills the heart, and the handkerchief wipes it clean as the smell of grilled meat mixed with soap and thread. I closed my eyes. Everything was complete. The story had ended, but life went on. Thank you for listening. Sometimes the things we lose come back to us in the warmest ways, like subscribe and stay for the next story.